Right, where are my little duplicants? Look at him digging away. Oxygen's getting a bit low, actually. After this, I'll probably need to stop digging. So I'm exposing too much surface area. So like I'm pressurizing this whole area where no one is actually in there active. It's a bit of a waste. I'm harvesting the meal root. I mean, for the moment, we're producing way more food than we need. Okay, the water is pumping away there. Soon it'll only be clean water in here. I just worry that I'm not gonna have enough space. Probably if I build up one more tile here, it should be enough. Alternatively, I can always build out here again, and then break that and it'll flood down the bottom. I prefer to not have to do that though. Power. We're good for power. We've got 3 separate power grids. This is very much what I want to do. I want to keep each power grid on its own level. Stop things from overloading. Got my little hatches. At some point we'll catch them, separate them out. Okay. Nice. Meal preparation is done. Yes, I think I wanted to finish the dining area. Mess hall. Stress relief bonus. So I will put groups of 5 mess tables together. So currently we've only got 7. I'm going to look to get to 15 duplicants and kind of leave it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space, so I can put a door in there and then have this be food production. Need raw metal. Put some refrigerators in there at some point. Okay, so no shortage of food. Getting a refrigerator going at some point could be a good idea as well. I can kind of let all the meal wood that's getting produced, like the excess stuff, if it rots, that's not the end of the world. It'll just get composted. It's a slight waste. Yeah, 100%. I need a second algae deoxidizer. Question is, where do I put it? I think I put it down here so it goes all the way up the base. I think actually no, I'm going to put it here so hopefully it'll filter through and go into these sleeping quarters. Raw metal. Yeah, I need this copper ore. There's some iron ore there, which is quite useful. Well, I'm going to be digging out here soon as well anyway, so I'll be able to capture that copper ore, so that's good. Some more copper over there. And over here. I should probably also get the other 2 barracks set up, or 3 barracks set up, so that I can be prepared for when the next duplicants arrive. Lovely. So I can get rid of these medical beds now. Well, I mean, I'm not using actually these areas for storage just yet, so only once I need to get the storage built will I move out the med beds. I think I said I was going to make the medical ward here. What does a medical ward need? A med bay needs a toilet, a med bed, a table. Why does a med bay need a table? Anyways, who knows? It actually needs a mess table for whatever reason. Needs an, well, outhouse is a toilet. I'll put in a plumb toilet at some point, but I have to start with an outhouse. And then a med bed. Okay, so that's our medical bay done, and then all the other medical machinery can go there. Maybe even massage tables. I kind of want to finish that so that I can finish this area here, block this area off. Wow, we'll block it off after we've harvested this copper, which we need. One, two, three, four. That's just going to allow the duplicants to get across there to get access to that stuff. And once it's done, we can put in an air seal there so we don't have to keep pressurizing this top part. Now, I did say I wanted to install a second oxygen producer, which I think I probably do need to do, a deoxidizer. And this is going to go all the way through here. How are we doing for algae? 15 tons. No shortage of algae. Pretty soon this will be ready, that we can switch this pump off and turn this into dirty water storage, which we'll need when the showers and toilets come in here. If it's worth compressing the meal last into last loaf. Probably is. I reckon that'll make it last longer. You compress it. Work, little duplicants, working away. So pleasing to watch. Briar seeds. I don't have anything to plant here for the moment. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 more briar seeds. So let's look at what skills we've got. So I still need, okay, I've got a decent doctor there. Medicine 0, don't do that. We've got a massage person. Cooks, we could do with better cooks, but I mean, their cooking will improve. Art is covered, composting is covered, research is covered. Good, pretty much all the bases are covered, so future duplicants can just be like bodybuilders for their increased carrying capacity. We should be just enough at maximum clean water usage, or storage rather. Power grid. This one is strained. Why is this strained? Oh yes, because we're only producing 400 and 380 is being used. But that's temporary. Eventually what I'll do is on each level here we'll dig out some more, and then there will be a coal generator there. One for each level. We'll use coal until eventually we can get hydrogen production going up for our power. Barely breathable. That should improve shortly. What are my research priorities? Probably power regulation. I can switch up all those small batteries for big batteries. A hydroponic farm and a refrigerator. It's good as well. Distillation, I could get, well, I mean, no shortage of algae, so, yeah. I don't know if this turns slime into algae, which I don't need to do. I don't have much need for water purification. Sanitation is the next thing we need. I need all this to finish first. Get them running away. Good work, guys. This is starting to fill up. It's going to be at just at the maximum level, probably. That's unreachable. Good work, Abe. I may as well get all of this here as well. I have to admit, I am worried about temperature. It's too hot here. I need to get the insulated tiles going here. I also want to dig a sort of like a service lift area here with a ladder going all the way down. And there'll be little shelves here where the coal generators will go, and they'll be walled off from the main part of the base because the coal generators generate so much heat. In fact, because we're surrounded by so much heat, I actually don't think putting the coal generators there is a good idea. They're gonna overheat. Or potentially then I should create those coal generators out of gold amalgam so they have a higher heat resistance. Okay, sinks. I'll change all the wash basins to sinks at some point. Oh, duplicate ready. No strength, no strength. Construction is good, digging is good. Biohazard, that's not very good. Squeamish is fine. None of these are really any good. I want duplicates with strength, so I'm going to reject them. Next duplicate in 3 cycles. Oxygen's starting to look better, slowly but surely. Should I check something? Did you get your sleep disturbed? You did not. Okay, good. I want to get the coal going. My duplicates are spending too much time running on these manual generators. I could probably set this one's threshold for recharge to be a lot lower than the other one. I don't need both of them running there all the time. Can I make insulated tiles yet? Almost. Requires temperature modulation, so we'll get that. That's going to be a priority. Need to replace all these walls with insulated tiles. Okay, what are we missing here for a mess hall? One table. Okay, and then just close it off. Okay, fair enough. I think I said what I was going to do was 15 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space, and then so I put a door there. Okay, mess hall done, and then this can be a cooking area. 2 refrigerators and then an electric stove there. Which I'm not going to plug in just yet. I don't think I need it there quite yet. I'm leaving a space there for an oxygen... what's it? A deodorizer, because the cooking can generate some polluted oxygen. We're almost done up here. Ah, nice. Good. Med base, we're getting the bonus there. To quarantine sick duplicates. Mess hall should be ready soon. In fact, what's missing? It's too big for it to be a mess hall by the looks of things. 64. Okay, so I made it too big. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So 64 divided by 4 equals 16. So it can't be more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'll make it there instead. Okay, so it'll be a 10-person mess hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I might have to make 2 separate little mess halls. And of course all these doors should just stay open. All they're doing is slowing our duplicates down. You don't lose the room bonus even when the door's open. Ah, isn't that pleasing to look at? All the clean water in one spot. I really want the coal generator ready here at some point. So I got a vacuum, I've got some chlorine there, phosphorate. Well, I think once I put it in a temperature controlled insulated room, then it shouldn't be too bad. I will have to get a wheezewort plant from a frozen biome just to help control the temperature generation. Maybe I'm better off doing one coal generation area and then we can just separate them off with transformers to each separate level. What do I need this space for? I could put coal generators here and then put mushroom farm underneath the coal generators and then just we can move the power up here and then put a transformer on each level. I'll think about that. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. And it looks like we're in positive oxygen generation, so that's good. Can deconstruct all these med beds now. Is anyone injured hit point wise? Nope. Excellent. Stress-wise, pretty good. It's coming down. Okay, well, I won't have to worry about more mess halls for more duplicates anytime soon. Just wondering, I could even put the... No, I think the refrigerator needs to be next to the microwave musher and the electric grill. Put 2 fridges there. Maybe some more tables there. I mean, all the mess hall really does is give relieve additional stress. And stress isn't much of a problem, so I don't think, you know, having a dedicated mess hall is actually all that important. And then once I make a proper bathroom over here with toilets and showers, this space will be usable as well. Power generation, I wonder. I think all of this needs to be made out of insulated tile because temperature is going to become an issue. Oh, so close. Excellent. Yes. We have a lot of water. A lot of beautiful clean water. Great to see. I do need more power generation on this level. What's happening with research? Let's go power regulation. So how much we are consuming? 93 and producing 81 kilograms. I've got to put some ventilation. Actually, I can't put it in there because, well, I need to break down that toilet area. Can't do it just yet. This is very close to being finished. In fact, can I mop that yet? No, not yet. I might as well push through and finish the research. I mean, I'm going to need all of it eventually anyway. Medical research, clothing... None of that is really a priority right now. The apothecaries are always very good. You can make up some placebos so that if some of your duplicants get affected by the diarrhea debuff, then you can remove it immediately. But internal combustion, we need that next. The big question is where do I put my coal generators? I quite like the idea of having one coal generator on each floor, just off to the side here. But that's going to have a whole host of other issues. I think what I can do is, I think priority-wise, let's finish here. We'll put the toilets and the bathrooms, the showers and toilets here. I can then turn this into a clean room with suits so they can go out here and work in the chlorine to dig all out here and then prepare to put a coal generator on each level. How's that unreachable? It shouldn't be unreachable. Okay, I'm gonna have to build some ladders here for you. Good work, boys. Like, that can all get destroyed. Interesting. Gotta be careful here, though. I don't want to get this hydrogen into my base. Although, actually, this is all quite hot, so we're better off putting temperature control there. Some good insulation. Damn, these little unreachable tiles are always annoying. Internal combustion. I think I can actually wait for the second. I don't need gas and liquid filtration just yet. Any of this. I think I'll just produce a few medical supplies. Just in case someone gets sick. And then that's it. Then we can kind of stop with the research for a bit. Until we sort out this whole area here. This whole side of the base. Microbe musher needs, what? More life slough. We're out of life slough. Okay. That's fine. 32,000 calories. I want strong duplicants. That's fine. 7 strength. Beautiful. And look at him. Can't dig. And may fall asleep anywhere. I like Gossman. Plus skills in just about everything. Learning is fine, but the plus 6 strength is very nice. Plus 7 strength and digging. She just won't build. And he won't study. I think I like the guy who's got the all-round good skills. Narcoleptic isn't so bad. And won't dig is also fine. Won't build. Is very slow. Gossman? Gossmans are major goofballs who can make anyone laugh. Welcome, Gossman. And there should be a bed just ready for him. Yeah, there you go. Straight into bed. Also, once that's done, and once that's done, we can get storage and clean up the base. All this loose stuff lying all over the place. We can get rid of that. I kind of feel like I need to stop digging out so much area, because like I'm having to produce oxygen for all this area that I'm not really using right now. I mean, I will be using it. Okay, good. This pump is almost done. So much so that I can probably mop up the remaining water. In fact, you know what? I want to get rid of all the stuff that's in this that area there. Just so that it's a water tank ready to go. Everything in there except for polluted dirt. Cool, we can start getting dirty water in here. Excellent. So, deconstruct that. May as well leave the ladders, that's fine, I suppose. More water gonna need pumping, but perhaps I can mop it up. Or I could dig down here to drain out. And then once I let it drain out, yeah, then I can mop it up once it's down here. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. What's the power situation up here? None. But I'll build more power generation there, so that's fine. Okay, so medicine. Apothecary. Power. Well, that's a disaster. Excellent. Is that really unreachable? Really? Good work, team. Good day. That's a good work done for us. I might as well leave that pump in there. At some point it's going to be useful to have the ability to pump dirty water. I think this is going to become the new mealwood farm with hydroponics tiles. 2, 3, exactly, that's exactly right actually. Hydroponics farm, we'll put them that level there, pump the dirty water into them, and then 1, 2, all that there should be enough to feed just about everybody because it's going to grow so fast. Temperature wise, we're probably fine, 28 degrees. At some point I really have to get my hands on some wheezewort to be able to lower temperature in one area. Like here, I want to be able to put wheezewort and have a growing farm for berries. Blossom berries. And then all the CO2 from the coal generators will fall down here into a mushroom growing area. Big plans, got big plans for this base. How are we for food? We're still fine for food. Research, I reckon I can just chill with the research for a bit. Although, no, decontamination is pretty damn good. Just the deodorizer. And that's it for now. Morning, Sweeble. Yeah, I got not much planned this weekend, so I'm going to be streaming a lot. I thought I'm going to do a couple hours now of Oxygen Not Included, and then I'll do some Thea, and then some Darkest Dungeon. This can now be set to polluted water. This is all clean water. I've got plenty of copper ore, so that's not the issue there. I wonder if I disable that, is that going to make sure that mean that I don't have a med here anymore, a med bay? Okay, because I don't want them actually using that toilet, because that's just going to create polluted oxygen. I'm starting to push the limits of what these two outhouses can deal with. So making the toilet area and the showers is going to be a priority. Although, I wonder if I can fit the showers and the toilets there, and then once all this is out here, I can put the dirty water farming operations. I can put in 2 levels there. That's actually superior. Yeah, that's actually better. That's a much better option. Let's do that instead. How is that unreachable? Only that. So Camille is snoring, but she's just far away that she's not upsetting Abe. Oxygen looking much healthier. I was kind of hoping that these airflow tiles would do a bit better job of spreading the oxygen, but clearly not. I'm going to have to sweep up all this resources here at under the water, which is going to mean that people are going to get cold and then hypothermic, but fine. So, this is going to be the shower area. I'm going to need, I think, 1, 2, 3 showers and 3 lavatories, wash basin. It's going to have a fair amount of demand on water. But the water will just be run off these 1 pumps, and this actually looks fine. I'm very glad that I've separated all the power circuits. In the past, that's something I've not done, and that's led into problems. Interesting. So coal and balm lily applies the vitamin supplement effect for increases immune system strength. Okay. So alleviates all diseases. Applies the placebo effect. Let's just make 2 placebos, in case someone gets the diarrhea effect from eating something, you know, eating low quality food. We can definitely chill with the research for a bit. I want to focus on building now. I've also got to replace all these regular tiles with insulated tile. But let's get the toilets going first. That can't be built yet. Wait for this to finish. One, 2, 3 showers. 1, 2, 3 lavatories. A deodorizer, just to help with the poo smell. And then latrines need a toilet, a wash station, and maximum size 64 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's actually going to be too big to be a latrine. Relieve additional stress, but actually, again, that's fine. I'm not too phased about the stress. I mean, stress is so low. I'm gonna need to move this algae deoxidizer because I'm gonna need at least 2 or 3 wash basins here. Where are the wash basins? Ah, sinks. That's what I need. Could do it that way. But I think we'll replace the oxygen, the algae deoxidizer. And where do we put it? Slightly off center, maybe? Doesn't matter. 2 sinks going to be enough for potentially 6 duplicants running in and out? I think so. I hope so. Okay, let's sort out the plumbing here. So, this is the dirty water, which drips down here. And all the clean water gets pumped. Well, I'm going to have to build a pump there. So this needs to be changed up a little bit. Currently, I don't want this dirty water pumping up here, so let's deconstruct liquid pipes over there. Dirty water will drip down in here. Clean water is going to need to get pumped. Where's the liquid pump? There it is. The clean water goes through here. Need to get it into those white pumps. Liquid bridge goes from green to white. Hope that works. We might run into pressure issues with that. We've got more than enough food. New dupes are available. Sweet. We'll get 2 more dupes in. Again, I want strength. Learning. Cooking is nice. Construction. But these are all skills that can be learned. So I'm only going to take dupes that are quite strong. Cool. So toilets are almost ready. Let's set the priority here. I want to get this done. Power to this generator. To the pump, excuse me, not generator, it's a pump. That's all wrong. Cancel wires. Ugh. So this will start being usable pretty soon. I just need these pipes to be finished, and then I can start getting the grimy effect removed by taking showers, and I can start using these toilets, which means we can break this down. I'm gonna have to find a new place to put my compost though. Hey, use going left to right. Because I don't mind if they come in with dirty hands, as long as they leave with clean hands. From passing from left to right. So once you go to the toilet, wash your hands. I should probably put in a sink here as well. Okay, but I think we're pretty close to being able to start focusing on getting the coal power generation going. See, is the water flowing yet? Not yet. I need the power. I need these wires to get built first. As soon as this starts pumping, so there's not enough power here. This is going to be the first area that I want to get a coal generator going. How much space do I need? Enough for the coal generator and a bank of batteries. Then the batteries go into that level. Maybe quite a bit more space. Can open that up at some point, I think. Good job, team. Actually, I should get them to dig from the top. But, okay, too late. Never mind. Look at them washing their hands. But no, but... Hang on, this is wrong now. Make them wash when passing from left to right. But they were washing when they went from right to left. So Turner, before he leaves, should wash his hands. Which he doesn't. Alright. Good, we've got dirty water flowing finally. So once this dirty water starts collecting enough, we'll start pumping it here for our farming operation, and then that's going to free up this space for something else. Germs, how are we doing? We've got some food poisoning germs in our narcoleptic person, and on the food, actually, that's a concern. I might want to compost this last loaf just because it's so full of germs. And food has started to decay. I need those refrigerators. But the refrigerators can't get going once I get before I get coal generation going. I don't want refrigerators running because that's going to make my duplicates run on these treadmills almost permanently because of the constant power drain. Look at the little sinks. Cool. Oh, look at those germs. Drunk monk, why aren't you going to shower? He should hit the shower at some point. I mean, because he's grimy. Let's just keep an eye on him. I expect him to go for a shower at some point. There you go. That should remove all the germs. Well, most of them. Nope, he's still full of germs. Bio break. What's that? Going to the bathroom. I think that means. I think I need to stop them using these outhouses. This is where a lot of the germs are coming from. Let's disable and clean. Disable and clean. Could probably do the wash station here as well. Where's the damn wash basin? Gonna have to revamp that at some point. So like the airborne germs aren't that bad. The ones that are the problem are the ones that are surface germs, because if it gets on the food then they ingest them. Then they start getting really sick really quick. And look at how this wash basin is full of germs. Okay, so cleaned, deconstruct, cleaned, deconstruct. So now for toilets, they have to use these lavatories. Oxygen-wise, no problems. Good job, lads. Good job. Attacked by a hatch. Well, eventually we'll catch these hatches and put them in one little area and then just feed them like sandstone, which we have so much of, and then they'll produce coal, which then is going to really extend our coal reserves quite a lot. So maybe I'll just complete this here. I'm going to seal that off. It's unreachable, don't bother then. Briar seeds? I got 2 briar seeds. It's unreachable, okay. Loads of carbon dioxide down here. It's almost getting dangerous to be down there, but that's exactly what I want. I want all the carbon dioxide to sink to the bottom. Eventually I'll collect it somewhere here and make a mushroom farm, but I don't even have any mushroom spores yet. I almost feel like my base is stabilized and I can start thinking about creating tunnels to start digging down, because I want to dig down into this green organic swamp biome, and if we go through it we can probably get our hands on some petroleum and some oil, which will help us make plastics, which is quite useful. Now because there's polluted water down here, there's going to be a fair amount of polluted oxygen getting generated, hence the deodorizers. How am I gonna get the most out of this growing area? I think I need to make it, if I put hydroponic tiles there, then there's 3 tiles for the plants to grow. Okay, hydroponics, let's research that. Which is where? Agriculture. What a beautifully organized base, if I do say so myself. New dupes are available. +7 strength, yes please. Goes to the bathroom a bit more often, but that's fine. Diver's lungs is great as well. Rowan? Rowans have exceptionally large hearts and express their emotions most efficiently by yelling. Welcome, Rowan. Here's your bed. And we'll do 1 more duplicate and then we'll stop at 10 for a while until I can produce the next set of barracks. Finish the med bay. I think once this is done here, then I'm really going to focus on this area, get us off of these manual generators to create power. I think once I get the coal generators running, then that's going to free up the duplicates to really go on the big digging expedition. I also want to dig off this way, see what I can find. I need to find a cold biome. So I need wheezeworts, and I need to find an oil biome for oil. I think we dig up here because I want these mushrooms. This is what we're going to turn into our mushroom farm. I also want to get that wheat thimbleweed. I need to get that growing. I love watching them work. The polluted water is really starting to flow now. Actually, I should deconstruct that. I don't want them getting soggy feet. That drops straight down. Liquid pumps. Let's see. So eventually I'm going to put pumping liquid dirty water here. Germs looking a lot better. Yeah, removing those outhouses was clearly the right thing to do. Let's disinfect here. These latrines are full of germs. Some germs there as well. That's too low to disinfect by the looks of things. Shouldn't I stay on top of all these germs? Okay, we've got some hydrogen leaking into the base. So let's prioritize these tiles just to stop that from happening. Yep, there's no oxygen down there. It's pretty dangerous for them down here, but at least this should be a fairly quick dig. Why does this thing keep stifling? That's too hot, that's why. Okay. Let's replace these walls with insulated tiles. Too much heat in this base. This will do a lot to help, though. I feel like it might be a good idea just to have a few outhouses ready to go in case the lavatories ever if they ever break down. Manus, why'd you make a mess? That's exactly what I was thinking about now. See, the only 3 lavatories doesn't appear to be enough. Luckily, the dirty water from Malice's mess is dripping down into dirty water storage, so that's fine. Very soon I can mop all this water and have it added to the clean water reserves. Do I just put the lavatories there as backup? Also, that compost does need to go somewhere. I could probably put the compost down here. Food is decayed, and it's fine. I've got plenty of it. Excellent. Hydroponics. So I would need to put hydroponics tile. So these the meal wood needs 3. 1, 2, and only needs 2 actually. Hang on a second, I could have put that a little bit higher. Cancel all that. I'm going to really cram these meal woods in here. So doing only 2 rows of them like that should be more than enough. And then composting can happen down here, and we can store all the fertilizer and stuff down there. But let's clean up down here first. Oxygen, looking fine. I don't think I need to go straight to my growing operation just yet. We've got more than enough food. I'll have it here ready to go, but I won't plant anything there just yet. I mean, honestly, I'm only going to need one row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Irrigated mealwood is going to be more than I need. I think that's probably overkill, you know? Let's do it a little bit differently. Let's actually not overdo it. Why don't we deconstruct? And if I leave space for portraits, then whoever has to walk in there isn't going to be so upset by the decor, because apparently that they tend to think of those plants as being quite unattractive. Hydroponics, so if what level do I need? I need to leave that for the plant, so that can go there then. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 or so. 10 hydroponics farms is more than enough. Really all I'm going to be growing here is mealwood. I can put the compost down here and then use this as our clean room. Dirty water all the way through. And I can put in storage blocks here. So they need to be fertilized with fertilizer, which will be down here. I'll put compost down here. All the fertilizer can stay in this little storage container. And then there's a deodorizer up here. 2 deodorizers. Yeah, there's going to be a fair amount of polluted oxygen being produced here by these. That should be more than enough. I don't quite know what I want to do here. Why do you guys keep making a mess? This is ridiculous. You've got 3 bathrooms. Right, where did he make a mess? Okay, God, quickly, before that polluted water gets into, where was it that he made a mess? Turner, where'd you make a mess? Oh, up in the barracks. Yeah, clearly I think that I need to do something about these lavatories, because it says pipe blocked, and I think that's why they're not being used. So it seems that because it's connected to the showers, if the dirty water from the shower is pumping, then no one can use the lavatory. See, pipe blocked, so it's not being used. I think I need to separate the dirty water pipes. We put the showers on one outlet, and we put the toilets on another one. And the sinks on another one. I don't know if that's gonna be the right thing to do or what I need to do, but let's try. So I'm gonna need more bridges here. Liquid bridge. I don't know if it's going to work if it goes, like I can't do it straight onto like that. No, that's not going to work. Not really. The hatches don't consume that much. And they're just creating coal. And I mean, I've got so much resources. What are they eating? They're eating sandstone, and we've got a gigantic amount of sandstone. 160 tons. Eventually we'll make little traps and we'll catch them and then control what they're eating. Strength, 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 no strength, reject all. Okay, what was I focusing on here? I was focusing on getting this water situation. I'm just going to separate the dirty water. I'm not even sure it's particularly necessary, but I'm not going to take any chances. We'll put one there. We'll put another one there. So the sinks will vent into that one. The lavatories will vent into that one. And the showers will vent into that one. So the showers can go... Wait, hang on, let's go. How am I doing this? I need another bridge. Oh, this is not working. This is some pretty nasty plumbing. I'll just turn this into a mesh tile, then it'll drip through it. This is probably unnecessary, but I just want to be safe. I don't like the idea of these lavatories not being usable when the showers are running. And I can start separating them out now. Okay, so showers, you go along here. Latrines will drain here, and sinks will drain here. Looks like a mess right now, but I'll be sorting it in just a second. Once this is built, then I can break that down and it'll all make more sense. I hope I haven't screwed this up. Let's take a look-see. As soon as that's done, then I can cut that pipe so the shower water will go there. I can destroy that, so that's the shower bit. And the toilets will go straight down there. Of course, that vent needs to be built first for that to work. Food's getting a touch low. Not that low on Lice Loaf, really? The harvest should be coming through soon. Okay, deconstruct liquid pipes. Right there. Deconstruct that liquid pipe. Oh, much better. Now, just a case of separating out the sinks from the latrines, and I've got 3 separate draining systems for dirty water. It looks like all 3 of them are working. Perfect. So now our duplicate shouldn't be struggling with the toilets not being available. I mean, it looks like a bloody mess, but it is all working. Speaking of bloody mess. Ah! It's a disaster. Okay, there's no more dirty water around the base anywhere else. Skill increase. Let's see. Oxygen could be better. I kind of want to put an oxygen generator down here, just to... maybe in this corner here, just to help out with this entire side of the barracks. It's the algae situation. 12 tons almost. That's plenty. Okay, I think... You know what? Let's clean this base up. It's time for storage. Mass storage. It's all the storage we're ever going to need. Oh, he's going to build himself in there, isn't he? Careful, Rowan. Damn, we've got some hydrogen trapped up there. Let's just release it. Actually, no, that's going to make me pressurize that area. Cancel that. Hydrogen, we can deal with the hydrogen at a different time. It's not a big priority. Clean water, holding nice and steady. Dirty water, finally starting to get, you know, a larger amount. Here, I only want compost. I even have, oh, there you go, compost edibles. Fertilizer. That's what I want in there. We'll set these as the higher priority composting areas. And now these can be deconstructed. Polluted water goes there. Clean water goes here. Excellent. No seed selected there for the moment, but that's fine. I kind of wonder if I shouldn't put one of the third algae deoxidizer we're going to need soon here in this corner just to help with the plants get oxygen as well. Well, this putting it this corner of the base is going to go all the way up. That's actually 100% the place to put it. But before I can put it in, I need more power here, which means I need a coal generator, which means this has to be built first. First things first, this whole base is a mess. Let's get these storage areas built, and we'll sweep almost the entire base. And Gossman just falling asleep randomly, narcoleptic. This I'm most pleased about. I've never had clean and dirty water this organized in a base before. It's very satisfying to look at. You duplicants sure go to the bathroom a lot. Let's go to replace all these tiles. Oop, food shortage. Oh, we're fine. It's 9,000 per cycle, but we're fine. We've got another harvest coming through soon. That's 75%. Also, once I get these mealwood growing here in the hydroponics farm, then the food issue is not going to be an issue anymore. That's going to grow so quickly. Should take a look at my little liquid circuit again. I'm quite pleased with this. Showers go out that one. Lavatories go out that one. And sinks go out that one. Might have been totally pointless, but yeah. I'm pretty sure that, like now, if the shower was being used, then you couldn't use the bathroom because the exit pipe would have been blocked. So I hope they fix it at some point. I mean, understandable if you have multiple systems putting liquid into a pipe at the same time, which should increase the pressure where it can potentially burst, but it shouldn't stop the levees from being usable. Good lad. Who's that? May. Doing some building. Very important. I'm also at some point going to want to get another lavatory built. Because everyone has to move. If they're digging out here, they've got to move really far to get to the bathroom. Food shortage. No, we're fine. Don't you worry, we're fine. That's a lot of storage. If food gets really bad, which it kind of looks like it is, I might just have to make mush bars as a temporary solution. I think it's worth bearing in mind that I don't have a great cook. Hey Jesse, what's up, dude? Yeah, I've got a bunch of cooks. I think let's take the guys who are terrible at cooking. There's a 3 there, so Abe is pretty good at cooking. Anything less than a 2, I don't want you cooking. Cooking 4, so Lord Duck's the best cook. Okay, so only the 3s and 4s can cook. Because obviously having an unskilled cook do the cooking means it takes too long. Glad to see that so far I've managed to keep most of the dirt out of the clean water supply, but there are some germs there, which is a little bit concerning. Damn, how'd that happen? I mean, it's only like 900 germs, which is a very light concentration of germs. I can't wait to get us off these manual generators and running off coal. It's going to free up so much more labor. We're nearly there, though. They're all unreachable, really. Loving the paintings. Okay, time to start the great sweep. Sweep up this entire base. This is going to take forever. But on the plus side, it only has to be done once. It does mean that my these little things, these hatches, aren't going to have much food. But then I can probably start attracting the hatches to one place, because if we get everything in the containers, I can then selectively empty one container, and then the hatches can eat out of that container. Right, give me a nice big strong duplicant. Okay, non-constructive, that's fine. Cooking is pretty good, creativity is good, and he's got 2 strength. Right, Hassan, welcome. Okay, so 10 duplicants. Morning, Duckios. Doing all the sweeping is going to take forever. Come on, guys, get it done. Arguably, doing the sweeping up is actually going to have a positive effect on productivity, because duplicants aren't going to have to go that far to get a particular thing that they need, an ingredient that they need. So we're making 10,000, we need to eat 10,000 calories per cycle. Let's just bear that in mind. I want to prioritize getting this wall done. Make that your top priority, team. Okay for oxygen. I just don't like that the barracks don't have good oxygen. But once I put a generator in there, oxygen will go all the way up to the side of the base. And arguably, you know what? I could even remove this one and put it in the corner here, and that'll sort that out, because this one is taking care of this side of the base. That's going to strain this. There's too much running off this bottom. Okay, then this one, I'll move that one then. That needs to be pretty high priority. Need the oxygen to get built. And the base is looking a lot neater already. So with 10 duplicates now, I've got to start being a bit more vigilant because we're creating quite a bit of CO2 just from them breathing out. And food, I need to stay on top of the food. Bear in mind, I've got to make 10,000 kilocalories every cycle. Although once this deoxidizer starts pumping out oxygen, the whole base is going to start looking a lot healthier. Skill increase, athletics and athletics, good. I could replace these two tiny batteries with two large batteries, which will hold the charge a bit better. But honestly, we're probably fine until I get the coal generation going, which will be out here, of course. Also, the hydroponics farm is going to be ready quite soon. It's really going to up our mealwood production. How much fertilizer do we have? 2.5 tons. It's not that much. 10 tons of algae, so that's great. Usually in the early to mid game, algae is the biggest bottleneck. So I'm quite pleased to see that that's not happening for us here. Copper ore, 3 tons, could be a bit better. So this one breathable tile should be enough. I don't have to put more breathable tiles in there. "25 degrees, it's a bit hotter there than I would like. What's the growing range of a mealwood? 10 to 30. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, you've got to keep the base clean. That triggers me when the base is not clean. It's a bit hotter here than I would like. That seems to be... Is it coming down? No, it's going up. That's because there's a duplicate there. The compost is creating heat, isn't it? Shit. I'll have to think about that. In fact, the whole base is going to struggle for heat. Potentially at some point I'm going to need to make a room full of wheezewort that we just make freezing cold, and then we just pump insulated air all throughout the base just to, like, you know, air condition the entire base. I mean, 30 degrees is starting to get uncomfortably hot. See if this hatch is going to eat that sand. I think it would. In the meantime, I can give him some... What's in there? Basilite, some sandstone. Drop the sandstone. He should eat some of that sandstone. I don't know if the hatches actually starve to death if you don't give them food. We'll find out eventually, I suppose. At this point, I'm thinking I might have to actually put a second microbe musher in. This electric grill isn't doing shit for us. Let's put a second musher in there. just want to get up to like 30,000 calories, and because it's now getting to the point where it's really low. The fact that we don't have any good cooks is really hurting us. Cool, are we ready to go here with mealwoods? Bam, now it's going to be Mealwood City here soon. And in here, what are we taking? Compostables and fertilizer. And all the seeds. In here, don't carry any seeds. No compostables. No agriculture. Organic. What's in there? Algae. Algae can be stored in there. That's fine. I might need a second storage compactor down there. We've got a lot of seeds. What's the keybind? I don't actually know. I was just clicking on it there. So copy settings is \. And then you just drag it across all of them. Oxygen. I love the fact that I've managed to oxygenate my growing area. So if it wasn't for the fact that it's so hot here, I should be getting a very, very good yield here. This is one thing I haven't been able to find out since a recent change. I can't see what type of yield I'm getting. I mean, it's a touch on the hot side. The atmosphere is fine. Air pressure is not ideal. I need to lower the air pressure. Maybe a pumping station? Yeah, that's growing though. Putrefied mud slop, delicious. Simon, you should. This game is so fun. It's one of my favorite chill games. Oh, we've got another duplicant. I like this extra strength, but I don't think we're ready yet. At this point, if I start taking more dupes, I'm going to be putting too much of a stress on my colony, which I don't like. I really want to get the coal generation going, but why aren't these insulated tiles getting built? I think the sweep commands are taking precedence over this. Also, too many of my duplicants are running on these bloody manual generators. And of course, I've got 2 people stuck on food at one time as well. Coal generators are going to do a lot for us. We're almost ready to go there though. I kind of feel like I want to make the clean room first, because I don't want my duplicants in the chlorine. I think the chlorine is pretty bad for them. It's pretty poisonous for them. Although, they're just going to hold their breath. It's fine. Switch on this building. Let's get the water flowing to the hydroponics farms. Okay, now they should be irrigated and fertilized. Information meal lice. Harvest chance 33%. Yeah, honestly, in terms of long-term concerns, the temperature is actually worrying me. Look at how hot it is here. But it looks like there's a cold biome through here. Also, these little things are so cool. Puffs. They breathe in polluted oxygen and they fart out slime. I love listening to them. They sound so funny. But really, the duplicates still have a lot of sweeping to do, so... Oxygen. Looking good. So we breathe in 96 oxygen and we producing 82. $8.7 tons of algae. We're actually starting to go through the algae now. It was 11 the last time we looked. I wonder if I shouldn't move this deoxidizer. It's creating too much air pressure in here. It's putting them above their ideal air pressure zone. I could put it over here and then it'll sort out that area. I think I'll do that, in fact. And which grid can it run off? Probably this grid. Yeah, clay are wonderful. I've actually never played Don't Starve, and I really feel like I should. But again, it's just another game I don't have time to play. So many games, not enough time. All the Don't Starve games, yeah. They look really interesting. I wonder if those aren't building. Why aren't these building? Let's do a quick little save and reload. It's just like, I want to play Don't Starve, but I'm almost scared to start a new game because what I don't want to do is become one of those streamers that starts a game and then stops. I want to finish Thea and I want to finish Darkest Dungeon before I move on to the next game. Maybe if I do one floor at a time, it'll build it more reliably. Okay, so the air pressure down here is looking much better. I think I've got all three in the ideal range. Air pressure, it's within, it's in immersed in oxygen, and the temperature is a bit on the high side. Yeah, can imagine. A lot of the games I enjoy are quite time sinky as well, which has its own challenges. Oh, geez, Star Citizen. That reminds me, I actually have Elite Dangerous. But that's another chill game, and I've already got this as a chill game. Most of the sweeping tasks are almost done, so that's good. Base is almost nice and neat, which is quite pleasing to me. If you want to talk learning curve, I think Kerbal Space Program is probably the biggest learning curve game. But I mean, I don't have a degree in rocket science, so I don't think I should be playing that. Here we go. Oxygen looking much better now on this side of the base. Food, we're getting there. I love hard games though, I really do. That's why I play Battle Brothers and XCOM and this. Elite Dangerous is nice, just to chill, just to zone out and fly around space and explore. Like, my experience when I was playing Elite Dangerous, a lot of the times, I was annoyed when I met other characters and other people. I was like, leave me alone, I'm having a relaxing space experience, go away. And then you get attacked in space by some other person who wants to take your cargo, and you're like, dude, I'm carrying some random bullshit, not worth anything, leave me alone. Yeah, grindy and repetitive. It seems like half a game, Elite Dangerous. But Star Citizen does seem to promise quite a lot. Come on, guys, we need to get this digging here sorted. If I'm going to build my clean room, I'm going to need to do some research. Going to need environmental protection. But then I don't actually have I need plant fibers to be able to make those suits. And honestly, I don't think I need the suits to go into the chlorine. Citizen Con on Friday. Oh, cool. I think really I need those spacesuits for when I start going into the really hazardous areas. Oh, we're so lucky. Look, there's a steam geyser right there. God, we're so lucky to have that so close to us. Awesome. So that steam geyser is pretty much an endless supply of water. So is Star Citizen playable already? And if so, what's it like? Why isn't this a barracks? Oh, because it's not walled in. Not yet. Okay. Good job, lads. Get in there. Small, silly beta. Okay. Okay, you see, so some of our meal wood's starting to stifle here. Why? Because of carbon dioxide. If I dig down here, that'll give the carbon dioxide space to settle, so let's do that. I love the farting noises those puffs make. I'm such a child, very easily amused. Come on, guys, build this damn wall already. So producing 53, consuming 95. I think I can get away with it. Only 2 algae oxidizers is probably fine. We're probably only sitting at about a dozen cycles worth of algae anyway. There's a nice little pocket of it over there. I hate having to do this, but I need to do this just so I can get access to these digs over there. Well, we'll have coal power pretty soon. How much coal am I sitting on, I wonder? 61 tons. Yeah, we're fine. Choose a dupe. Not ready for one yet. I might as well turn the machine off for a bit. Need to buy ship, not the game. Okay. How are we for food? Looking much better. When's our first harvest coming in here? I think we've already had a harvest because there's seeds sitting there. I might even change these airflow tiles to more hydroponic farms. Well, the issue that Star Citizen's going to have, or one of the biggest issues they're going to have, is feature creep. Because they've promised so much and they want to do so much, being that positive and being that optimistic and ambitious. Ambition was the word I was looking for. Has its risks. I wonder if it's going to be worth flooding the bathroom with chlorine. Probably not. I mean, germs aren't that much of a threat. I know that in previous updates it was worth doing it because germs were way more of an issue. Bleach stone, that's pretty cool. I want to get up here. I want access to these thimble reeds. And these mushrooms. Germs did get nerfed, yeah. I actually missed the entire, germ updates. I haven't played any of this for a little while. But from what I've been hearing, people saying, yes, germs were a lot more dangerous. Stress doesn't seem to be an issue right now, and germs don't seem to be much of an issue. Okay, so we've got some germs up here. This is slime lung. See, it's not even that high concentration that I can disinfect it, so... Go, my little duplicates! It's gonna be good. I think we'll do one coal generator here. And then batteries. Loads of batteries. I'll need a transformer eventually. Actually, you know what? Move these up, because I'm going to want to put Wheezewort next to the coal generator. So leave spaces like that. I can leave this open, because all the CO2 it produces can just run straight down into where we're going to do our mushroom farming. So I used to think you would need heavy watt wire for this kind of setup, but you actually don't. The heavy watt wire is if you have like a whole bunch of coal generators. So this one produces how many watts? It produces, I think it's like 600 watts. So if you're putting in more than 1,000 watts of power into a wire, it can overload. Keep sweeping. Okay, food issues seem to have stabilized, so that's good. I mean, if I get a duplicate who's an amazing chef, I'll print him even though we're at 10 already. Am I completely out of raw metal? Damn, I can't build any of this stuff. I need raw metal. So this iron ore, we're gonna have to use that. Shit, we're out of copper as well. It seems like raw metal is gonna be the challenge so far in our immediate vicinity. Well then. In fact, why don't I dig all the way in here? All this iron ore we need for coal generators and electrical systems. We're so close to moving off of these manual generators. It's going to be a good day. What is that? Coal. Oh, that's probably left by this little hatch pooping out the coal. Oh god, Shadow of War looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. I think Total Biscuit and Crendor and Jesse Cox and Dodger had it right. In the latest Coptional podcast, they were talking how Shadow of War is a pretty average game being carried by its nemesis system. I mean, if it wasn't for the nemesis system, I don't think anyone would really be playing it. Good lord, it's hot in here. 41 degrees. I need to find an ice biome. Oh, here we go. There it is. Sweet, and we're quite close to it. Okay, we're going to be focusing a lot of our digging. And look at all that coal. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm happy to say I'm not really into Star Wars Battlefront. I enjoyed the original Battlefront 2, which was great. But I saw Angry Joe's angry rant about it, and I was like, nope, not for me. Good job, team. I wonder if I want to. How do I get some oxygen in here? I mean, they are struggling to breathe down here. A little bit germy down here. The problem is they're going to really struggle with this chlorine. I reckon we dig down here to this cold biome to let some oxygen get through there. Let's prioritize that as well. That's iron ore, I need that. And we got some bleach stone, we can make little hand disinfectants. Such hard workers, I love these guys. So what do we have here? I've only got one Wheezewort so far. Ice, polluted ice. I need to get down here. Minus 32, it's really cold. End of the day. They all go to sleep. So the amount of CO2 here is becoming a concern, but priority-wise, I think this is the immediate priority. Carbon dioxide, really? Oh man, I was hoping for more oxygen there. Oh well, I'm gonna need access to this cold biome in any event. Only one Wheezewort. I hope I can find more of it. EA are the worst. Fuck EA. You know what? Let's actually deconstruct here. It's going to make it easier for them to get in and out of the base. I know it's not going to help with the CO2 situation, but... Okay, so here is a short-term solution. Actually, no, I don't want all this CO2 getting into the clean water. Doesn't matter. All these mealwood are probably going to die, but that's fine. Our hydroponics farm is cranking out mealwood at such a quick rate. So much so that we can uproot all this mealwood now. So all this space here is going to be free for us. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with it though. Food-wise, looking good. Dirty water starting to get collected. Plants have died, that's fine. Deconstruct buildings. Okay, good. Now that should focus the efforts down here most likely, and this digging area as well. This is cool because now I can set this sleet wheat to auto harvest. And that's going to start getting us sleet wheat, which we can use in cooking. Like a lot of the stuff, if I find these plants in a little biome growing by themselves, I'll just leave them where they are and just mark them as auto harvest. Because creating an environment yourself for these, creating a pincher pepper-nut farm is difficult because you need extreme heat and you need them to be in, I think it's hydrogen or chlorine, which can be quite tough. I'm glad to have seen that we've fixed the issue of the duplicates not having access to the bathrooms. So separating out all the dirty water streams was clearly the right thing to do. In the beginning we had it all on one long pipe, and then whenever the showers were running, then the bathrooms wouldn't be usable. What are you doing in there, Rowan? Ah, feels better. $20 tons of iron ore, good. So actually I can cancel all these. This is all waiting for copper, which I don't have anymore. I can build it out of iron ore. Food is decayed? No, fine. 3 pounds of candy, good lord. Yeah, you can't give that to me. I've got such a sweet tooth. I'll just power through that so quickly. God, I love Maltesers, any chocolates. Love them. That's why my teeth are fucked. Oh, almost all our power needs are going to be sorted by this. Is that unreachable? Looks like it is. I'll build a tile there. It should be reachable. The no sugar diet is very, very difficult to maintain into having zero sugar at all. So now I just allow myself to have a cheat day. So just on Fridays there are no rules. Like yesterday I went fucking buck wild with a bit of junk food. But then Saturday to Thursday I tried to have not a drop, not a single gram of sugar. It's very, very difficult though. Especially like when work is stressing me out, you know, and you're sitting there and you're like having a stressful day. It's so nice to just have a chocolate bar and get that hit of processed sugar. Just realizing the webcam's not in the best place. How about there? Yeah, it's just so much easier to eat junk and to not work out. Exercising, staying healthy, it's just so much work. But on the other hand, I've never had a workout session and regretted it. Every workout session I've ever had, I've felt wonderful afterwards. So it's always good when you do it, you know. Maltesers, making my mouth water just thinking about it. That's all wrong. My favorite is like around Christmas now, they release the special Christmas box. It's basically just a 1 kilogram bucket of Maltesers. Oh. Take those Maltesers, you put them in the fridge so they get all nice and hard and crunchy. You get a cup of coffee, like a strong French press coffee made in a French press. Then you sip the coffee and you have some Maltesers and sip the coffee. And then the warm coffee melts with the Maltesers. Ooh. God, gives me fat guy shivers. Ooh. Oh, that's so good though. Seed. What's agriculture? Phosphorite? No. You got to try that though. Coffee and Maltesers. So good. Aha! We're almost in the cold biome. Oh, there's no oxygen, I know. You guys are such hard workers. So proud of you. Coffee, ew, dude. What's the matter with you? Oh god, we've got no food! Food shortage! Oh good god. Mush bars. Lice loaf. Quickly! We're all starving. Prioritize the food. In fact, make it an 8. So close. Almost got the coal power going. Okay, 1,000 calories, there you go. Yeah, I quite enjoyed a RimWorld playthrough, but the problem for me with RimWorld is like a combination of I'm not that good at it, and like so much happens so quickly. If I want to play RimWorld, I actually want to play on that Phoebe chilled difficulty, because still shit happens, and you know, and just growing your colony can be challenging. But I don't think anyone would want to watch that. Disappointingly small cold biome here. We only got the one Wheezewort. I need way more. Interesting. Okay, so we got some ancient technology there, which I hope I can dig through to at some point. Extreme full random. You nuts. Nice chlorine geyser. Interesting. I need another cold biome. I don't know where one would be. I think down there is our best bet, or up here is our best. I think we go up here. That seems to be the closest. And I want to get into that area anyway. Alrighty, good job, team. I want you guys to dig up this Wheezewort. Let the coal power flow, finally. I can take strain off of this little manual generator. Excellent. Ooh, what up, Mr. Bollocks? Stobbicus, brother Battlicus. So I'm sure you guys have noticed, if you've been following on the YouTube channel, that the method by which I'm uploading is changing. I'm moving away from single episodes more towards just doing timed streams, like a couple of hours at a time on YouTube, which kind of came as a surprise to me. I didn't expect it really to happen, but I quite like it. Oh, hang on. Malice is stuck. Get a ladder. Help him. I didn't really realize that it was so easy to simultaneously stream to YouTube as well. But it has its advantages because, like, I mean, normally I would only be playing Battle Brothers on like a Thursday and a Sunday. But I mean, we're doing a couple hours now of this. God, who's suffocating? Quickly, guys, help him. That's the thing. I feel like I'm reaching more of you guys with the live stuff, but The nice thing is I don't have to be so rigid. Like, I mean, we're doing a couple hours now of oxygen not included. After lunch, I think I might do a couple of hours of Thea, and then some Darkest Dungeon this evening, and then I'll see how I feel. Like, if I want to do some Battle Brothers this evening, I can. I don't have to wait until Sunday to do it. Still with the food shortage. I mean, these are all ready for harvest. I've still got lots to learn about how YouTube does everything. Like I noticed last night, I did almost 4 hours in total. The first 2 hours was XCOM, and then it was this afterwards. So I thought that when I stopped streaming, that YouTube would cut it up into different VODs, but it made one long VOD. So if you want to watch the beginning of this Oxygen Not Included playthrough, you got to go halfway through that VOD. So I still got to figure out how long you have to be offline before YouTube makes it its own VOD, which I'm going to probably find out now this afternoon. So I'm going to stop playing this soon, take like an hour break, and then start streaming again. And then most likely, by the time I start streaming again in an hour's time, this VOD would be uploaded already. Where is that wart seed? Actually, what's the time? Let's see. 3 more minutes, it'll be exactly 2 hours. Food shortage, we're okay actually, we got 8,000. Could really do with a better cook though. Cooking of 5 is our best. Skill 5, skill 5. Wait, doesn't everybody have their own mess table? There's 10 of us, and I've got 10 mess tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I know. This one here is being used by someone. Oh no, that hang on, what? Lord Duck. Malice in Wonderland. Drunk Monk. Turner. Abe. May. Now, who's the odd one out? Lord Duck. Oh, this is a disaster. And Camille. So they should all be assigned now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But this one's unassigned, so who... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Ah, doesn't matter. Food shortage. It's the oxygen situation. It could be better, actually. I mean, it's going to be helped once we start digging out here as the CO2 falls down, and I might actually want to make that more of a priority. We've got way too much CO2 here now. Alright. Coal, insufficient resources, that can't be right. We have plenty of coal. We've got 74 tons of coal. Fuck. Oh, there you go. Ah, first of probably 3 coal generators built now. And I'm just going to duplicate that over here. Oh, sweet, sweet coal power. It's going to take quite a while to build all this stuff, but it's nice to know that once it's built, we can have so much more manpower available. Wait a second, that needs iron ore. I don't have that much. I'm gonna have to go dig more iron ore. That big block of iron there should be enough for us. Excellent. Good bit of progress. I don't like all the chlorine that's in here. I don't know whether it's actually good or not to have the chlorine in there. Also, I wonder if the chlorine is going to kill this thing. It just needs to be... Okay, it can grow anywhere. Farm plots. So at some point we can start going back to our research. Like once this power is all sorted, then I can finish off the rest of the research and we can start digging all the way down here. But more realistically, we'll build up here to try to find this cold biome that I suspect is up here. So I accidentally muted myself just as Malice died of suffocation. RIP. So we'll end the little stream there. When I come back, we'll make it a tasteful memorial for Malice Wonderland, who sadly suffocated to death. I couldn't get to him in time. Dangerous being out here in this chlorine. We'll have to erect a tasteful memorial. Damn. RIP Malice. I've still got to sort out the hotkeys for this, because the problem is these overlays use the F keys, and all the F keys are bound to OBS's hotkeys for muting my mic and stuff like that. So I'll sort that out when I come back. Okay, thanks for watching. It is 1 o'clock-ish now, 20 past 1. Probably an hour, maybe even less than that. I'm just going to grab some lunch and then I'll come back and we'll play some Thea. See you guys later.